You are the light. It's not on you, it's in you. Don't you ever in your motherfucking life dim your light for nobody.
Chromacopia, 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 chromacopia,
Goddamn, sit still, that's what Mel feeds well. Goddamn, big deal. I don't fucking do that. What the fuck I look like? Get the fuck about it. Way I doing is where I'm from. The planet where I'm staying. 15 cash for that new Ford. I had co-op since 19. I popped out like a cha-ching. I think I'm a goddamn fiend. Really ballin' in this bitch. I'm the hardest in this bitch. Give a fuck about no bulk. I'm chasing dogs in this bitch. El Segundo, felt like Coliseum. He said I could do it too. I'm more than I believe him. I built the path of freedom cause them words that he said. Give a fuck about tradition. Stop impressing the dead. I'm gon' make it out. Promise I'm gon' make it out. Mama, I'm gon' make it out. Pussy, I'm gon' make it out. I ain't never had a doubt inside me. And if I ever told you that I did, I'm fucking lying. Can you feel that light inside? Can you feel that fire? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Fire. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Fire. Can you feel the light inside? Can you feel that fire? Can you feel it? Fire.
Chromacopia. Okay, I is just a box with a light of thunder in me. Gratitude sit under the hubris that's on my sleeve. Mama said I'm special, I was blow shit up at home back in Chromacopia. I don't like the way that this is looking. Mirror got me thinking about my booking. I just need this time to myself to figure me out. Do I keep the light on or do I gracefully bow out? Send me, bro.
Don't you ever stop being who you are and dimming your light for none of these motherfuckers out here.
Can you feel that light inside? Can you feel that fire? Fire. Can you feel the light inside? Can you feel that fire?
I don't know who I am, baby, baby, baby. Do you know who you are? Is it out of our hands? Tell me, tell me, tell me how we made it this far. Did we unravel a long time ago? Is there too much we don't wanna know? I wish it was easy, but it isn't so. Oh, we can make a good thing bad. Oh, we can make a good thing bad.
Now where do we stand, baby, baby, baby? No, no.
a good thing bad. Oh, we could make a good thing bad. Oh, we could make a good thing bad. Oh, we could make a good thing bad. How did we get here? How do we get out? We used to be something to see. Oh baby, look at us now. Oh baby, look at us now. This thing we've been doing ain't working out. Why can't you just admit it to me? Oh baby, look at us now. 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 How did we get here? How do we get out? This thing we've been doing ain't working out.
Okay, I'm looking for something to emancipate.
How do we get out? We used to be something to see. Oh baby, look at us now. Baby, look at us now. This thing we've been doing ain't working out. Why can't you just admit it to me? Oh baby, look at us now. Baby, look at us now. How do we get here? How do we get out? We used to be something to see. Oh baby, look at us now. Baby, look at us now. This thing we've been doing ain't working out. Why can't you just admit it to me? Oh baby, look at us now. Baby, look at us now. Oh, we could make a good thing bad. Oh, we could make a good thing bad.
I had to ask Robin. This song kind of makes me dance. So when I was leaving Walmart, I was leaned up against the wall, kind of like this.
I don't know where I'm going, but I know what I'm showing. Feelings, that's what I'm
I was
pulling.
just doing this as an echo. Yeah. And a whole bunch of people, like everybody was looking at me when they were driving. Because like, I mean, I was what else to look at. But I wouldn't know, my eyes were also closed. Okay, and also everything's on above me. I just mean like actually, like I was in front of the doors. You know what I mean? Like I was to the right of them. I was waiting for my Uber. I was just standing there. There's no benches there. This cost more than you think it did. Also, they didn't take it off. Was I supposed to ask for them to? I hope it doesn't beep. Wait, I actually wouldn't know what to do. Were they supposed to get this off in the store? Let me know. I got this pulled pork. It's called pork roast, I guess. But pretty much, you just cook that on the stove, which I forgot to get a new pan. I need a new pan and I need a lid for it. You know what I mean? So a covered one, and then I can cook this, and then I got bread and I got barbecue sauce for it to make pulled pork sandwiches. Could have made fajitas or a whole bunch of things. I know how to cook a lot, but I'm really hungry for this. I'm glad that was at Walmart. I was like, oh, let me just go take a trip to Walmart rather than DoorDash and everything, because I know what I need to get. And I got to adventure and explore and experience a lot. Like when I came back, there was a little girl who was in the hotel lobby with her mom, and they were both super stylish. This is how I would describe them. And she was like fist pumping me, and she gave me a high five, and she tried to hug me just randomly. Like I was waiting for the elevator, and she said hi to me, and I was just like confused. You know what I mean? I'm like, hi. I said nice to meet you to the mom, but I don't think she heard me because she had earphones in. And then her mom's like, tell him nice to meet you. But if like I didn't it was just so cool. It's such a cool experience. It's like that's what I like. The city lives, the city breathes. Like that's what my Spider-Man is going to experience when he's not being Spider-Man. Like even when he's not saving the city, he's still being appreciated for being there in it. You know what I mean? Like just being him still. Because eventually, like where I am, Beaver Creek, like since it's a smaller city than New York, I like the idea that as my Spider-Man gets older, like it gets so hard to maintain an identity realistically, right? Because people are just going to find out, like in my universe, like S.H.I.E.L.D. is the government pretty much, so they ally with superheroes to like pay their salaries and stuff. I think it's a good compromise. But my Spider-Man, he's gonna be like he's gonna be soloing for a bit, and then he gets into S.H.I.E.L.D. Why am I suddenly nervous while explaining it? I did this. I had to breathe a few times while I was outside of Walmart because I was just sitting there like Art Deco. I'm like, ugh. Like there's nothing else I can be except for in the moment right here. And I don't know, like anxiety maybe was getting me or something. Like I just kind of feel uncomfortable in those moments. Like what am I supposed to do? I'm just standing here waiting for my next connector. It's not, I didn't want to record myself. I didn't think about it at the start, but then I'm like, oh, I could have done that. But then, like I said, people were looking at me. They'd be looking, and they'd be thinking, why is he recording himself just standing there? So that's kind of weird. So what I was saying about the S.H.I.E.L.D. stuff, my Spider-Man, he lives in Chicago and New York. That's how I parallel the two cities I grew up in when I was living with my dad and when I was living with my grandma. Chicago and New York. Like Chicago would be the grandma times, which is when I was going to school. So it's like I went to Chicago to go to school, and then like it makes a lot of stuff in universe sense. Like I built it out so well, respectfully. Like not to glaze myself. So like when he's appearing back in Chicago 2 times, and like Braden appears in town, and Spider-Man appears in town, and you go back and stuff. It's like some people are putting the dots together. Like not everybody, but like also some people are like, why is Spider-Man leaving? And then also Braden's appearing in town, in both towns at the same exact time. Or like I'd have to like maybe wean it off for a week. I'd be like, oh, I just can't suit up for a week when I get here. But then it's like after a week, Spider-Man showed up. Isn't that weird? Okay. So what I say about that is now, being in Spider-Man, it's still a large city. Like New York is massive. I've never even been there, but I can't comprehend it. So just a little bit smaller than that. It's like custom built, you know what I mean? Like built from the ground up, I would imagine. Like just a new metropolis called Beaver Creek. And it's just a little more personal. Like maybe somebody will like there'll be like rumors, like people will talk. It'll kind of be built up as like a myth to start with. Like you don't really think Spider-Man's real, or it's like somebody at work might ask Braden, hey, you that spider guy? So like it's just like they kind of have a feeling, you know what I mean? But like nobody's gonna be like, oh, it's Spider-Man, arrest him. But then I could have like I like to think the cops try to sue him because like he's just doing a little bit too much damage and taking their jobs a little bit. So like there's some beef there. But like they can't like out him because it's sort of like the city also appreciates that he's there, so you can't like hate him. But it's like that. It's got that J. Jonah aura where it's like, oh, why is Spider-Man here? You know what I mean? We don't need no superhero. It says he showed up. Only villains have and stuff like that. Okay. I just thought that was cool. I just thought it was such a cool event, and like felt really human. It made me miss my sisters, because I do. Miss all my siblings. While I was at Walmart, I got some Spider-Man videos uploaded, and I'm gonna edit those. And I was thinking, like, here's the truth. Like, I don't want to play Spider-Man because it just seems like that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm just sitting in my room playing Spider-Man all the time. But like, this is what I want to create. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to play. So I'm just going to do it and have fun with it. Like, I'm just going to enjoy it and have a fun time, because that's what the series is. That's why it's pretty good, I'd say. So when I was in the car with the Uber driver, it felt like this Uber driver, if you didn't know from past video, there was a pretty mean one. Like, I don't know if mean is the word. I just think he was like not very confident in himself, maybe. I don't know. Like, the way he was like, oh, I got an electric truck and stuff. Like, he just seems like somebody who talked about settling down too early, and then now he had to adapt to this life and provide for it. And with the Uber driver I was in today, he's like, I'm like, oh, you know any things to do around here that I can just do to work on myself and like take up some time during my day? And he said he didn't really know. But he's like, I'm not the guy to ask that because we're in different age groups, he said. But he said he also got here like 4 months ago. So it's like, that Uber driver, it's like these two people took two different paths, because he was driving Tesla too, which I'm pretty sure Uber can just give you, but it's like they took two different paths. Like, electric truck dude went this way, where he got settled down too early. He had to do this. He had to fall into this structure, this life, this plan. So you think that's the only way to live, because it's all he knows. Other guy, he's super adventurous. I told him, he's like, so you're looking for a job? And I'm like, or he said something, and I said, yeah, I'm looking for a job. Like, I applied at Hardee's a lot. I think I'm just gonna go in there in person. You know, I think, do it. So I will. Should I not upload until I do it? No, I really want to get some of these thoughts out before. But like, I was just talking in the car, and I pretty much said, like, yeah, I just feel like storming in there and telling them, like I said on video. It's not this, I think I'm going to, I want to, like, and I just don't have the power to do it. It's just like, right this minute, I don't feel like doing it, but I need a job, so I guess I just should. Okay, here's my fit check.
or you want to order food?
I would love it.
Okay. I gotta ask you, like, if you were gonna order food or if you wanted food.
Oh yeah, like
Yes.
I want to get a job.
So the moment she's done, I'll tell her to come out and talk to you. Okay?
Brother, what? How the fuck can
What
I
kind of hours are you looking for right now?
Any
Do you have transportation?
really close?
You do?
But I could walk 30 minutes if I needed to.
Okay. How old are you?
19.
Okay, you are.
Hi.
So have you done fast food before, honey?
Yeah. Subway.
Subway. Okay. And what type of hours are you looking for? Just day or night, or
Any that are available.
any? Okay. Do you need a certain amount of hours?
I would like a lot, but if I could like talk about my schedule, that'd be cool. I think like 5 hours a day, maybe every day.
Oh.
Or like what are you thinking?
Well, I don't have. I have limited hours.
Okay, I can fill those.
You know, it just kind of depends. Did you typically do register and make sandwiches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
it was one lineup, so I would fill it all out
Okay.
and drive through.
Okay. Oh, and drive-through. Okay. So you have drive-through experience then too.
Yeah, and DoorDash.
And DoorDash. Okay. Okay. How long did you work there?
For a month and a half or almost 2 months, and then
Okay.
I got fired from there.
Okay. Because.
I didn't ask you.
Oh, okay. Okay. And is that the only job you've ever had done?
I've had a job for up to a year working as a dishwasher, and the reason I had to quit that job is because I moved not when I was 16,
Okay.
15 to 16.
Okay.
And so then I had that job at Subway recently when I'm from Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. You're sneaky.
Trying to get my life together, and I wanted to work at Hardee's in Superior. They didn't end up hiring me. Like, they just never ended up calling me, and I really want to be aggressive. I really think, like, I really care about Hardee's a lot. I love it.
Oh.
And
Okay.
I want to work here. I want to learn like what it is to be back there and
Okay.
how to make the chicken strips and stuff.
Okay. So in the back line is what you would prefer to have.
I mean, I would do it all here.
Okay. 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 All right. What do you think about it here? See what kind of hours I have.
And I mean, I'm looking for anything just to start getting a stable income because right now I'm living in a hotel. And
Days or nights?
yeah, like at either.
Either.
Like
Okay.
I just want to go to work. Like I would adapt my sleep schedule to work.
Okay. Okay. If it was a mixture, is that okay?
I wouldn't mind at all. If it was like the night before and day after, as long as I am working.
Right.
But I want to ease into it first. That's why I said the 5-hour thing. Because like if I was working like a 7-hour shift right away, I just feel like I really need to learn how to cook and stuff out here.
Okay. Do you know how to speak Spanish at all? You pick up pretty fast, hands-on?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I got your name and number here. Let me think about it till first of the week here and see what I would have available.
Got it.
Okay. All right.
Great. Thank you.
Hopefully you weren't offended.
No, it's funny. Appreciate it.
So lovely.
Some people take it as a compliment.
Right. That was my hope. Like I picked up somebody earlier today. His name is Jake. And when I was little, I was always watching John Wayne with my late dad. And there was a movie called Big Jake. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. Right? Still. So when I saw Jake, I'm like, "How you doing, Big Jake?" And he goes, "My grandpa calls me that." I said, "That's awesome."
That's cool. You gave him a little bit of nostalgia there.
Yeah. I do my best to try to make people feel comfortable without being too over the top. You know what I mean?
Do a good job.
A stranger's getting in my vehicle, but, you know, I don't want anybody to feel anxious. I want people to feel welcome. So I do my best. Others, you know, I read the room. You know, so if maybe they're a little bit older than me, then I probably won't give her a nickname. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Women, what I've found, with no disrespect, is that they may be a little more sensitive to something. So I definitely try to always remember that. So they don't get nicknames unless I've given them a ride before.
That's a good mindset.
Yeah. Have you ever had a bad Uber? I hope not.
No. I got like rated bad once, and I don't know. I think it was because I slammed this car seat door. Like,
oh jeez.
Like I don't really think it was my fault. Like it, but like I've never done that. Like I always try not to. You know.
Right. There's some doors where you have to shut them. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not wound that tight. I've had people slam my door, but I don't take it personal. Right? I mean.
No, like some dude recently when I got here, because I'm new to here, he was asking me a lot of questions about like if I had family here and stuff. That kind of makes me uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, because
he's like, oh, so you live there? How much is it a night?
Whoa!
You got family?
Whoa!
I don't know. It's just like, why do you need to know?
Exactly.
Because like it's not like just conversation wise. Because you could be asking other stuff or making jokes.
Yeah,
like
you can keep things surface.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? You don't have to. Now, if you really
he's asking where I'm from too.
If you really wanted to have fun, you could really have fun with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I've been doing this 4 years, about 16,000 rides. I've only had one time where I was annoyed. Not a bad ride. I haven't had any bad rides. No one never gotten sick. But just annoying.
I can't imagine somebody annoying you.
Oh, no, well, it takes a lot.
No, I mean like I just can't feel it.
And how about this? I actually felt bad by canceling the ride and letting him out. That's how I'm built. Because I'm like, but he just would not stop. You know, and anyway, so, but like on game days, like Iowa football game days, when they have home games, it's really, really busy. And have you ever been to a wedding reception where you'll see somebody you hadn't seen in a while and he's just hammered?
Yeah.
It's usually like an uncle or a somebody.
Yeah.
Anyway, football game days remind me of that, where I'm 57 and people older than me, I think they drink one day a year and it's on game days and they just get wrecked. They get hammered. And I'm glad they call an Uber, but they lose their manners. So one time somebody got in and it's like, how you doing? Good. You're good. You know, get that out of the way. And then he's like, so if you don't mind me asking, which of course I do, right? But a lot of people say that, hey, if you don't mind me asking, how much do you think you'll make today? And at first it used to bug me because it's personal, right? When you ask somebody how much they make, that's personal.
Yeah.
But I try to just have fun with it now. You know, a lot of people ask me, you know, so the last time somebody asked me that during football season, how much do you think you'll make today? I said, that's an interesting question. How much do you make at your work? And you talk about a pause, right?
Dang.
And quiet.
Yeah, I don't even think I don't care what Uber drivers make. I just appreciate the ride.
Does anybody care what anybody else makes?
No.
Right?
I mean, like, I think it's a sign of insecurity.
Exactly. So what I figured out is I answered his question without ignoring it, and then I deflected back to him.
Good IQ.
Right? And he didn't answer the question either. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable, but in that situation, if he felt a little awkward, that's okay. Right? It's a life lesson. Don't do that again.
I know what you mean.
Don't ask people that. Or when somebody brings up a topic you don't talk about at Grandma's Thanksgiving table. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna talk about it because I'm not intelligent enough to talk about it. You know, those protective things, you know, things you don't talk about like on a first date.
Yeah.
You just don't.
I don't really talk to Uber drivers.
Yeah. I'm the most you talk to?
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah.
When they do talk.
Yeah, I try to be personal.
I don't complain. Okay, hopefully that's something to be proud of. I'm proud of myself for doing that. Cause like, why else wouldn't I? So let me get back to what I was in the middle of it. I was just talking to that dude, the first Uber driver that you didn't hear. He just gave me a perspective that it's like so weird that I had that moment. It's like if this person wasn't in the car and I wasn't speaking the way I was getting, like I told him, I'm like, not to get so philosophical, but I think things happen for a reason. Like if I wouldn't have been like, I need to be assertive, and if he wasn't polite about it in the way that's like reassuring, he's like, oh yeah, it's hard to be on your own. He was like so supportive in the ways that the other person wasn't, where it's like, where I tell him something like ambitious, and it's like, oh man, that's good. I hope that for you. You know what I mean? Instead of, oh, that's gonna be really hard. It's like there's just two mindsets that fill the world, and one is like I don't get what they want. I don't get what they're playing for. But the other one, it's so beautiful. It's just me living pure. Like I'm just so aware of what I want. And I don't know, I'm just so in love with life. So in love with life, I wrote a poem. just about it. So I really hope that place hires me. How did you think I did in my interview? Can't believe I recorded it. I hope you could hear it. I thought the music going in there was really nice too. Sorry if I talk about my Spider-Man series too much, but if anybody has any ideas for it, like just like throw it out there. If you have something to say about it, like a perspective to give, or just the video at all, like you want to tell me something, like an insight, I appreciate that. I want to hear it. Okay, thanks for watching.